NTRB stock, Nutri Brand Inc. is currently up 10.17% or 10.19% in this post/pre-market session of the 28th of October 2021. We have not seen any news that is associated with Nutri Brands. All we know is that in that previous session of the 27th, Nutri Brands warrants were on the move. They gained some value, and that may have warranted some market participants to begin to look at it. So it's gained, even though it's down slightly, but it may have warranted some market participants to start putting money on NTRB. We have seen how it has always worked. We saw that with BE and E stock. The warrants started to explode, and then subsequently probably in the same session, the stock itself took off. So right now, what is certain is that it's up 10.19%. It was also up as well in that previous session, the 26th. It gained 11.78%. Okay, so what is certain about this stock is that it closed above its previous day high. Yes, it did. This is where it closed previously on the 26th, somewhere around here. So obviously closed above that. On its 1 minute chart, the lines obviously are oversold. You can see that. So right now everything is oversold. Yet it's still on the move. So there's a good chance, based on what the momentum is indicating, that it might gain some value. But would it escape and run in the main session of the 28th? We can't exactly say for sure. We can't exactly say for sure. The RSI on this 1 minute chart is also indicating that the stock is overbought. The strength is there. So it's a mix of things. Momentum is indicating there's a potential for a reversal, that is indicating that the momentum might return. This is what's going on live, 1 minute live, because this is the closest you can get to what's going on right now live. So momentum is indicating that a reversal is on the cards. The stock is likely to push up. It's sustaining this gain, but it's oversold. So naturally, when a stock is oversold, the reverse is usually the case. But the RSI is indicating some strength. But the RSI is indicating the strength, but it doesn't absolutely mean that it will retrace. It will, result in a reversal. The RSI doesn't really always not as fast as the momentum indicator, the 14-period slow stochastic. It's not as fast as it. So if there's going to be a reversal, it may still be indicating an overbought condition. So right now it's up 10.19%. What is absolutely certain as well is that buyers have taken control since the end of that session of the 26th. They have taken control of the stock. Yes, in that session as well, we can see it did pull back. You can see that in the 27th session it pulled back slightly, but it's still holding up. And when it was running up, it was, it performed. It indicated that there is a good chance it will continue to extend by always pulling back and never falling below any of its short-term, short-term moving averages, the 10-day, especially the 10-day and the 20-day moving averages. So when the quants and the analysts and the market participants see that, then they usually think it's a good sign, and they continue to pile in money. But indeed, it got some resistance there at $5.96 and pulled back. As a matter of fact, even pulled back below all of its moving averages. So this is based on the 3-day chart, but there's every chance it might begin to extend further, based on what's going on right now, based on the fact that it is oversold. So once oversold, the reverse may also be the case. So we have some data here concerning its short volume, short interest. You can see 60% of the entire volume for that session was oversold. So that it looks like a very small volume. The stock itself doesn't trade very high volumes, but whatever it is, the volume for that session was also light, very light. So that's by some measures not so wonderful, but at the same time as well, it's also an indication that it ran up this gain, the gain of the previous session on very light volume. Yes, what it also indicates that there's the chance of people taking their money is far less limited. It's very small volume. People haven't participated. The people who participated are not those who are there to capitulate. you know. So on a heavy volume, it means, a heavy volume means, yes, it called every Tom, Dick and Harry to participate. So every Tom, Dick and Harry, they're participating, there's a good chance more of them will take their money away. So for neutral brands, that may not be the case. They may not, the chances of them taking their money away isn't as high if it were a case of a high volume. So these are some of the things we have to take in mind. But just look at it, and see what you make of it. Keep watching it, and we'll continue to update you as it concerns Nutri brands. The underlying trend for the stock on its daily model is a bearish one. You can see what's going on here on the daily model. This is over the 52-week period. You can see the 200-day moving average, which underlines the underlying trend. It's a bearish one. I think the readout here, let's see what it says. It appears to be in a strong bearish trend. Shares are below a declining 200-day moving average, and the MACD histogram above zero is beneath its signal line. Look, it's like there's so comparative relative strength index shows it's lagging the S&P 500. So this is also all the things you have to balance. But right now, this is what's going on live right now. It is up 10.19%, and they're currently oversold based on what the momentum is indicating. And the implication of that is that if it's oversold, the reverse is usually the case. So it's oversold and still holding up its price at $6.38. So it's a mix of things. The big picture is not a very big picture, not a very good one, but in the short term, things are looking quite bullish. So see what you make of NTRB stock, but be really careful. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.